This is Spec Mini Stock live on Slipstream.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Slipstream TV on the Fuel YouTube channel. My name is Matt Owens. I'm going to be back with you guys for another great night of racing. Tonight, we are back for more of the Spec Mini Stock series. We are here at Lime Rock for a 10-lap sprint tonight, followed by a 20-lap main race. The sprint race is going to count for full points, and you will start where you qualify for the sprint, but for the main feature, the top 8 will be inverted. So if you guys already don't know, we want to let you know this is a beer league. Bunch of friends just trying to have a good time, so we are going to do the same. So please, we ask, if you guys watching at home, go grab some sort of cold one. Doesn't have to be an alcoholic one. And crack it open, sit back and enjoy some great racing. Because I'm going to do the same while I try to call this race. I'm having some issue with my trading paints. So I apologize. I've been refreshing it a few times. I might have to delete it and reinstall it. I'm not sure that I'm going to have time to do that before we start the race, but I'm going to try to do it in the background if this doesn't refresh correctly here. Trying to find somebody out on track. Yeah, that doesn't look like Quentin Young's normal vehicle. So again, I apologize. Yes, I'm going to try to delete it and reinstall it. We'll see how that goes. Well, we got 2 minutes left here in practice. You know what? We'll have to just suck it up for the first race here. Probably. I don't think I'll have time. Oh, fantastic shot there. This is what happens when you're taking care of a baby before the race and you don't have time to do anything. So sorry about that for not being extra prepared. But I do have, ladies and gentlemen, the point standings. We have a point standings graphic. At the top of the charts, that 4-car, a resident Coke Series driver, Nate Stewart with 199 points, followed by Zach Passon, 21 points back. Trey Patton is in third, 47 points back. Evan Adams up in fourth after winning at Michigan a couple weeks ago, only 51 points back. And Ryan Kish is going to round out our top 5, 56 points back. It's pretty close there on back. 67 points back, Corey Rexford. Jared Dixon only 71 back. Shane Sweeney only 71. Jared Wakefield only 72. And Will Roberts 84 points back in 10th. I was also asked to put together something related to power rankings. So here's the first edition of Matt's Totally Not Arbitrary Power Ranking. We got Nate Stewart at the top of the board with Zach Passon in second. Trey Patton is going to be in third with Ryan Kish fourth. And I got Jared Wakefield kind of as a dark horse. He hasn't had the finishes the last couple weeks, but has been very strong up at the front of the pack a lot. So that is my first edition of Matt's Totally Not Arbitrary Power Rankings. Hope you guys enjoyed it. All right. Well, I might actually go quiet and let you guys go on board with somebody during qualifying here because I'm kind of, oh yeah, ignore that. Oh, fantastic. That made iRacing pop up on my other screen. That's really cool. All right, hold on, guys. Jesus Christ. All right, ignore the window here. Ignore the window. I apologize. We're going to ride along here. We're going to ride with Andrew Longenbach, who's going out. And you guys enjoy riding with Andrew here for his qualifying lap. I shall return in just a second. I apologize again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I did uninstall, reinstall Trading Paints just now. Excuse me for being completely inattentive here, as Andrew is trying to get around the track. And I apologize, Andrew, but you have a normal paint scheme on, so we're gonna go check out Nate here. That still doesn't look right. Come on. Nope, I have no idea what the problem is then. Give me just a second. I'm just gonna be right back. I'm gonna have to put it on a be right back screen for you guys while I try to get this figured out. But we got 3 minutes left in qualifying. Hopefully I can figure it out by then. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. Okay, we're back. I did get the Trading Paints issue solved, but between the sessions, I'm gonna exit and relaunch the simulation so that the it'll go back to full screen. So I apologize, but you're gonna have to deal with the bars. I'm trying to F11 it and get it to go to full screen and everything, but it just doesn't do it. So, love it, love that. Thanks, iRacing. Super easy to use your simulation. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. All right, but qualifying's now over. So, let us go ahead and go through your field once the first couple of cars actually load in here. All right, looks like we got Mitch Welker back tonight. But on pole, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be the 4 car of Nate Stewart. Second place is going to be this number 76 of Mitchell Welker here. I don't know what these angles are. There we go. All right, Mitchell Welker outside pole. There we go. All right, sorry about all the issues. Jared Wakefield in his new paint scheme is going to be running or starting in third place there in the number 72. The 40 of Zach Buchanan going to be running or starting in fourth place. I'm all flustered now. The 91 of Quentin Young going to be starting in fifth. The 60 of Joey Tebbin going to be starting in sixth. I believe that's Joey's first start of the season. The 19 is Zach Passon back in seventh place. Going to have quite a bit of ground to make up. With Will Roberts, that number 2 car to his inside, starting in eighth place. Ninth place, the 83 of Travis Rowland is going to roll off there on the inside lane. Jared Dixon in the 43 is going to start 10th, last week's winner at Indianapolis. Sarah Tessum back this week in that Dr. Pepper can. She's going to be rolling off in 11th place. With the 30 of Yuan Z Lin, he's going to be rolling off in 12th. The 42 of Ryan Kish in 13th. Gary Yoss the 3rd, 14th. Trey Patton in the 01 all the way back in 15th. A lot of ground for him to make up. Evan Adams is number 59 car going to roll off 16th. Andrew Loganbach is going to be 17th. And Corey Rexford in the 03 car is going to roll off last on our grid in 18th place. All right, now that a lot of the technical issues are out of the way, we can sit back and enjoy some fun racing here at Lime Rock. Like I said, we got 10 laps here. This is a 10-lap sprint to start the night off. I'm going to head here through turn number 1, also known as the Big Bend. Come around through turn 2, and then there's a little bit of a straight. Then we go through turn number 3, and we go to what is just known as left-hander. It's like a kind of like a double left-hander. We approach the right-hander, turn number 4, and then we go on to the no-name straight, heading toward turn number 5, which can be a couple different things. Usually, I've seen it as a chicane, but tonight we are running the classic Grand Prix, so we are going all the way uphill here for turn number 5. We've got a long straightaway, the second longest on the track, where the highest of the the highest elevation we're going to have. There's a lot of elevation changes here at Lime Rock. We're going to come down the west bend here, which is turn number 6. And then we're going downhill to turn number 7 for our final corner. Then we're going to go down the Sam Posey straight and get everything started here. Nate Stewart, your leader, is actually going to be on the right side since turn 1 is right-hander. That is the inside lane. Pace car is away, and Nate Stewart is off. Ladies and gentlemen, green flag is in the air. Mitch Welker to his outside. 91 of Quentin Young shoving the 72 of Jared Wakefield into turn number 1. Don't lose your head early here, as that looks like the 76 of Mitch Welker going to be missing turn 1. He's all the way back in 12th place. Nate Stewart out to an early lead with Jared Wakefield right behind in second. Having to again refresh my timing screen. There we go. Quentin Young up to third place already. So really good start for the 72 of Jared Wakefield and the 91 of Quentin Young as we are going uphill. Nate Stewart in the grass a little bit, giving Jared a little bit of a grass facial there. Go on board here with Jared Wakefield as we come around to complete lap number 1 and go into turn number 1 for just the second time tonight. Get through pretty well so far for Jared. Car looks to be handling well. We're going to come through the left-hander and then now the right-hander. Onto the no-name straight. Oh, the 6 of 1C Lin, I think, started back in 11th or 12th and is already up to 6th in that 30 car. Mitch Welker trying to get back up through the field. He went back to 12th. He's up to 10th place at the moment. Got a pretty big break away for the top 11 cars. Back here is the 59 of Evan Adams and Jared Dixon racing for 12th right there. Back up front, Nate Stewart leads again, or continues to lead on lap number 3 here. Quentin Young in the 91 locking up that right front a little bit into turn 1. Everybody through, the leaders through the Big Bend now, coming to the left-hander in turn 3. Nice double left. Again, back onto the right-hander now. In turn 4, onto the no-name straight once again. And Jared Wakefield still with Nate Stewart as they head towards the uphill portion of the track. That right there is one of my favorite corners in the whole service. Just that right there going uphill. Love it. Love this track. I am so jealous of these guys. This is one of my favorite road courses. Never even seen this track before I started racing in iRacing. Go ahead and bring the pylon in to complete lap number 3. We will get 7 laps to go already. Remember, the first 8 cars will invert to start the main feature, which is going to be 20 laps. Mitchell Welker up to 8th place now. Mitch is slicing through the field pretty well so far. Why don't we go on board with Mitch here? We'll go with the gyro cam. So we're going to go through the double left-hander here. So you can see Zach Passon in the grass just a little bit ahead of them. We come to the no-name straight, and we're going to watch the elevation change as we're going to ride along here with Mitchell Welker for the remainder of this lap. We go uphill. Extremely. Oh, we actually got a car around here. We'll see if the 2 cars around. The yellow flag is still not out. That was Zach Buchanan and the 91 of Quentin Young around. Everybody else gets away. Let's go and see exactly what happened here. So if you watch here, you'll watch Zach Buchanan right here behind the 91 of Quentin Young. Quentin Young gets a little loose, actually hits the wall, loses control, collects the 40 of Zach Buchanan. Oh, big damage for the rear end of the 40. They are back rolling. Looks like the 40 car is dragging that rear end around the track. Back out front, Nate Stewart continues to lead. As I was going to say on the at the top there of that uphill section, it gets so crazy slick. You got to be careful with how much throttle you're giving it. These cars, it's probably fine. But I've definitely spun out with a little bit too much throttle in the car coming up that hill. Nate Stewart leading every lap thus far. We're going to get now to 5 to go as we begin lap number 6. Jared Wakefield in second, coming through the Big Bend. Zach Passon up to 3rd now, fighting with the 30 car of Juan Z. Lin. Lin not giving an inch to him. Able to hold the position for now. But Mitchell Welker already also back up to 5th. Oh, the 83 of Travis Rowland getting really loose after getting through the grass. That's going to take several corners to get that car handling back to the way it was before. Let's go back here to this battle for 3rd place. As Nate Stewart starting to drive away from the 72 of Jared Wakefield thus far. 30 car getting pretty squirrely up there, as you can see at the top of the hill. Yeah, I love this layout. Really wish I could be out there with these guys. I got my wheel working again. Oh, 83. Travis Rowland again in the grass. Still in the grass. Struggling to get the car to handle well after cutting through the grass last time by. But this battle right here is heating up pretty well. You can see Jared Wakefield starting his uphill section of the corner, or of the course. So the 2 front runners have pulled away so far. Zach Passon actually starting to drop back a little bit from the 30 car. The This aerial view, you can really get a good idea of exactly how far back the 19 is, with a little bit of a peek to the 76 of Mitch Welker back there. And Joey Tebben with a good first run so far. We start lap number 8. 3 laps to go. Passon still has plenty of time to try to get this pass done, but if it takes him too long, he's going to have to worry about the 76 of Mitchell Welker behind. Good little battle here between Travis Rowland, Quentin Young trying to recover from that spin. Zach Buchanan in 10th so far. Picked up a couple spots, or driven away from the 59 of Evan Adams. Sarah Teslam back here in 12th place at the moment. About a second and a half ahead of Will Roberts in the 2. Some damage for the 995 of Gary Yoss III. Jared Dixon looks to be out of the race. Andrew Longebach also out of the race. Corey Rexford out of the race. And Trey Patton also out of the race. Have been out of the race for about half the race. Nate Stewart this time getting 2 laps to go. He's going to go to the Big Bend here. Only 2 more times for the sprint. Reminder, if Nate wins this first race and then wins the second race, he will have to be EOL'd next week. But at this point, I think boys and girls are probably just going to try to get it to the end and worry about the main. Yep. Jared Wakefield only about 3 seconds back now. Mitch Welker just getting around Zach Passon for 4th place. You can see the car is almost catching air there, coming through that section. All right, Nate Stewart with the white flag coming around this time to try to capture victory number 3 on the season. Just trying to baby the car through the Big Bend and then into the double left-hander here before going through the right-hander and then onto the no-name straight. So far, so good for Nate Stewart. It's been pretty easy sailing for Nate. So we will catch up with the winner of the main feature. We're not going to do an interview after this race because I need to reload the sim anyway. But ladies and gentlemen, Nate Stewart going to come around to the main straightaway here and cross the line for victory number 1 on the night. I guess I'll have to clarify if these 2 races will count for the EOL. Jared Wakefield 2nd place though. Juan Z. Lin 3rd. Mitch Welker 4th. Zach Passon 5th. Joey Tebben 6th. Ryan Kish going to come around across the line in 7th. Quentin Young going to come across the line in 8th place. Zach Buchanan 9th. Evan Adams coming around through the final corner with Will Roberts right behind him. He's going to be able to hold him off though. Flinging grass up at Will. Going to come across the line in 10th place. Will Roberts 11th. Sarah Teslam going to bring it home, it looks like, in 12th place with the only other car on the track, Gary Yoss III. Oh, something happened with Travis Rowland. He's going to be 1 lap down in 14th. As Sarah Teslam crosses the line there in 12th, Gary Yoss, the last person on the track, still racing. He's going to come across the line in 13th. Nurses that car across with the heavy damage on the front. But congratulations to Nate Stewart, winning race number 1 of the night and winning the sprint. That does pay out full points. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be right back. I'm going to try to solve this windowed issue, and I'll return in just a few minutes. All right, we are back. All right, I was able to get it fixed, hopefully. We are currently in the warm-up. We got 3.5 minutes till we grid up. Reminder, the top 8 finishers are going to be inverted from the last race. While we do the warm-up, I guess I'll give you guys a nice little turn it up. I'm going to take a break and get some water. And when we start gridding up, I will be back to go through the grid before race number 2. Well, upon solving my issues, ladies and gentlemen, let me turn it down. Upon solving the issue, it looks like we've created another one. Now the overlay is popping up behind the window. You love to see it. Why can't it just work? Here, you guys will get to watch me try to troubleshoot this. No, I don't want to do that. Yes, quit that. Oh my God. Why? Why me? Why me all the time? Why is it do that? Why? All right, well, no overlay for this one, so it's got to be something apparently that goes wrong. So that's cool. Well, we'll try to reset it, I guess. Again. Oh my God, it's doing it again, boys. I really hate the technology that they use for this. It's terrible. Love that I have to sit here and try to do this. Well, I'd rather have an overlay. There we go. It's still very annoying. Not even going to lie to you guys. All right, we'll go through the grid really quick. Just as a reminder, the top 8 were inverted. So, ladies and gentlemen, starting on pole is going to be the 91 of Quentin Young. Second place is going to be the 42 of Ryan Kish. Third place, Joey Tebbin. Fourth, Zach Passon. Mitch Wilker is going to be 5th. Wanzi Lynn is going to be 6th. Jared Wakefield 7th. Nate Stewart 8th. Zachary Buchanan is going to be 9th. Evan Adams 10th. Will Roberts 11th. Sarah Tessum 12th. Gary Yoss the 3rd. 13th. Travis Rowland not on track. Jared Dixon is going to be 15th. Andrew Longenbach is 16th. Corey Rexford 17th. Trey Patton is going to be 18th to round out our field. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the 91 of Quentin Young is going to be our leader. Coming down to the green flag this time. Going through the West Bend and then downhill through the final right-hander. Pace car is going to come off the track this time. '91 of Quentin Young is away. 42 of Ryan Kish got caught sleeping. So did the 60 of Joey Tebbin. Quentin Young going to easily lead into turn number 1. Oh, 3 wide back there almost. Oh, a little bit of a problem for Zach Passon. He gets bumped by the 30. Oh, that is going to kill Zach's race. Lap number 1, turn number 1. Quentin Young away pretty well. Ryan Kish 2nd. Joey Tebbin 3rd. Mitch Welker up to 4th with Jared Wakefield 5th. Mitch Welker moving to the inside there of the 60 of Joey Tebbin. Going to try to take that position. Should be able to here. All just depends on the exit. 60 car into the grass a little bit. Mitchell Welker up to 3rd place now, as cars are super loose coming off of the corner. 72 of Jared Wakefield and Nate Stewart battling for 4th place. Lock up there from the green 42 car. Going to put him into the grass just a little bit. It's going to bring him back into the clutches of the 76 of Mitchell Welker. The 60 is around. Joey Tebbin around, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's going to get around it. Oh, as he comes back across the track. That was an ill-advised rejoin, I would say. Oh, the 40 car, Zach Buchanan around. Oh, Zach Buchanan going to tow. He's going to call it a night. Why is... Oh, God damn it. There we go. Come on. The 19 is Zach Passon now trying to get back up through the field in 10th. Has a lot of work to do. But he's got a lot more time to do it in this race. Nate Stewart all the way up to 3rd place. The 30 of Lynn going to give him a little bit of a shove there at the start of the corner. Braking early, giving him plenty of space. Going to be racing the 42 of Ryan Kish, who was up in 2nd last lap in turn 1. Will Roberts in 7th place here. Kind of all alone. Jared Dixon, 3.5 seconds behind Will Roberts. There's a massive gap between 7th and 8th. Mitchell Welker up to 2nd place now with Nate Stewart in 3rd. These guys are hunting down the 91 of Quentin Young as he continues to lead. 4 car caught a little bit of grass there on the exit. On board here with Mitchell Welker. As he tries to take the lead from Quentin Young, he's probably going to send it here in turn number 1. See the shiny duct tape number 91 or paint on the side of that car. Oh yeah, Mitch using the little bit of a, I guess that's still a concrete bump. It's not really a rumble strip. The exit is a rumble strip, but he was using that curb to kind of turn the car a little bit. Gets around the 91 of Quentin Young pretty easily. Quentin doesn't fight it too hard. Nate Stewart now trying to do the same thing on the exit of the next corner, coming down the no-name straight. We go into the uphill section. He's just waiting for the 91 to get a little loose. He's there. Nate Stewart is there. Oh, gives him a little bit of a door there in the 91, or perhaps the 91 of Young squeezed him just a little bit. Oh, Quentin Young sliding, power sliding through the corner there. Go on board with Jared Dixon going into turn number 1. Or Jared Wakefield, excuse me. Oh, the 4 Nate Stewart locks up just a little bit. So does Quentin Young. Gets into the 30 here. Gonna drop back to 4th place in just 2 laps. Oh, Young super squirrely out of the corner there, the right-hander. See this completely blind here until you come all the way above that. Almost down to the curb. And then the downhill section, he's going to have a lot of momentum here on the 91 of Quentin Young. We'll see if he uses it going into turn 1. Young a little sideways, always got to run on him. He's going to have position. Is he able to get it done? Jared Wakefield and Young are side by side here. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to complete the pass just yet. Nope, going to have to get right back in line. Nate Stewart and the 30 of Lynn getting pretty close to Mitchell Welker here up front. Will Roberts' 2 car quietly up to 6th place. Zach Passon charging through the field up to 8th. After a disastrous turn 1. Passon, with not a lot of good luck so far this season, has yet to capture a victory as well. Some smoke there in front of Will Roberts. Jared Wakefield finally getting the pass done on the 91 of Quentin Young. Took another lap, but he got it done. Front 3 cars now all within half a second of each other. We do have a couple retirees already. Andrew Logenbach, Sarah Tessum, and Zach Buchanan. Closest race on the track is right here between Zach Passon and the 43 of Jared Dixon. But up front, Juan Z. Lynn in the 30 actually getting around. Oh, something happened to Mitchell Welker. Oh, Mitch! Oh no! Oh, we gotta check and see what happened to the 76 car. Oh, no. Oh, I don't think Mitch is going to be too happy about this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep an eye on the 76 in the black car out front and the gray number 4. Coming through the final corner. They both hit the bumper, or that bump, and then just gets turned across the 4 car's nose. Wow. That is a hard hit. Let's go on board with Stewart here with in the 4 car, Nate Stewart. Not sure why I wouldn't give him just a little bit of grace here on the exit. It's kind of more of a racing thing, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't put that on anybody specifically, but just unlucky there. I was really looking forward to watching these guys duel. But speaking of dueling, Nate Stewart now trying to take the lead from the 30 of Lynn. Yeah, it just kind of looked like the 76 of Mitchell Welker I'm not sure if he was being actively pushed by Nate and that's what got him loose or started turning him. But just a little bit of a bump from the 4 just sent him around. Oh, these guys are giving it everything they have. 30 of Onesie Lynn locking it up into turn 1 there. They get through the big bend. Ryan Kish now a couple laps down as well. Looks like he'll be retiring from the race. But oh, the 4 car, Nate Stewart with a massive run down the front straightaway. Doesn't make a move yet, just waiting for his chance. Oh, Lynn gonna overdrive the corner just a little bit. That's gonna give Nate Stewart a chance. Does Nate back out going into the double left? No, he stays right there on the inside. He's in position now. Oh, I think he's going to do it right here. Oh, the 30 into the grass just a little bit. Oh, Nate Stewart going to have the... Oh, he's got it. Nate Stewart back on point. They're driving up from 8th place. See if the 30 of Lynn is able to capitalize on any bit of a draft he's going to get here. But I don't know if he's going to have enough speed off the corner there as Nate is starting to pull away. See the rotor's glowing on the 30 car. Probably experiencing a lot of brake fade so far. We're just now over halfway. So 9 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Lynn coming back a little bit to Nate here. He's not going away quietly. Well, let's go check out this other battle back in the pack here. We've got Will Roberts. He's chased down Corey Rexford. Will trying to get to the back of that 0-3. Or maybe it was even the other way around actually, because it looks like Corey might be pulling away here. So maybe Corey just passed Will. But either way, these two guys are battling. Oh, Will losing a lot of momentum off the corner there, driving into the grass. That's going to be that, at least for now. Let's go check out the next closest battle, or the closest battle on track is this one right here for the lead. And this race is pretty short. We're already only at 8 laps to go. Lynn's still staying in striking position. Oh, got a really good exit right there, but he's going to be much shallower than the 4, Nate Stewart, going into this corner. Oh, but he doesn't lose much momentum. Oh, that 30 car is driving pretty good this lap. He's actually caught up. He's gained 0.2 on Nate so far this lap. Now would be his chance. Is he going to be able to have another opportunity to try to take the lead? You know how good Nate Stewart is. If you want to win the race, you probably need to take this from him. There's a couple lap cars coming up, so that could get pretty interesting. Yeah, one of those being Trey Patton. One of our top 5 in our power rankings, not having a good night. Man, my arbitrary power rankings not looking great so far then. Man, I'm really impressed with how well Lynn is able to stay with Stewart here. Sorry we haven't been checking out a lot of other battles, but I mean, this is the battle right now. Will Roberts actually did get around Corey Rexford. He's 0.6 ahead of him now. Yeah, this is the most competitive battle by far. We've got a little bit of a battle here between these 3 guys for 7th place. Yeah, Will Roberts in that white number 2 up in front of the 0-3 of Corey Rexford. Last week's winner, the 43 of Jared Dixon right here in his Volvo. Man, everybody keeps hitting that grass on the exit. These guys are still so close. Yeah, looks like the 0-1 of Trey Patton let these guys go. But, oh, Lynn right there now. Great racing out here tonight, I have to say. I mean, this is a great track. We got 5 laps to go, by the way. So we're already coming to 4 to go this time by. Oh, both guys into the grass just slightly. Oh, Lynn with a lot of momentum. This is going to have to be it right here. You don't know if you're going to get a better chance than this. Get there. Oh, locks up that right front tire. Terrible operating by me there. Missing that entire corner. We got another lap car here in front of them. We'll have to see if that comes into play. But man, I mean, Lynn is just glued to the back bumper of Nate Stewart now. Oh, Nate a little loose there. Lynn not pushing the issue. I am very impressed with Lynn's patience. Very impressed. Man. All right, this might be the last chance if he doesn't get. Oh, not enough momentum down the straightaway. Sarah Tessum there locks up into turn 1. 3 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah getting out of the way of these guys. Wise move. I like that. Nice job. Just doesn't even want to be a factor in these guys' race for the win. Can always respect that. Ty Gibbs. You know, you just don't want to get in the way of other people that are faster than you. But I digress. Lynn a little bit further back than he has been. I really hope he hasn't missed his opportunity. Oh, gets a very strong exit here out of the final corner. Oh, yeah, and Stewart knew it. He goes to the inside to cover. Lynn not lunging yet. Oh, he's there. He is there on the inside of Nate Stewart. He's got position on the forward, Nate Stewart, and he's in the grass. If Lynn can stay on his outside here, he's going to be in position to take the lead, just the way Nate Stewart did to him a few laps ago. Oh, Nate into the grass. Oh, and Lynn completes the pass on Nate Stewart. Oh, fantastic racing for these guys. Halfway through, 2 laps to go. Only 2 more corners, and we will see the white flag in the air. Oh, does Nate Stewart give him a little bit of the bumper here? Oh, Nate loose out of the corner. That's going to cost him a lot of time. This is his last shot into turn number 1. The best passing zone on the circuit. Sends it, but does it respectfully. He's now 3/10 back. White flag is in the air for Juan Z. Lin's number 30 car. Just needs to drive like he's been driving the last 5 to 7 laps. Got another lap car up ahead, but it looks to me like they might just be too far for it to matter. So shouldn't come into play. Nate Stewart now 4.5 tenths back. Oh, Nate giving it everything he can off the corner there. Oh, Nate just dropping back. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be, it looks like it's going to be, barring a miracle here for the Ford, Nate Stewart coming off the final corner. It is going to be a Juan Z. Lin victory for the number 30. Passes the Ford Nate Stewart to take the win. Awesome job. Great racing between those guys. Oh, I love this track. Wow. Congratulations to the 30 of Lin winning the race tonight. Awesome job. Nate Stewart, a very respectable second after winning the first race. Going to leave with the most points tonight to protect his points lead. Jared Wakefield, a quiet second and third. Great points night for him as he was really close with a lot of people down on the second half of that top 10 in points. Going to make major ground on them. Zach Passon does come back to finish 4th. Didn't see a lot of him. Quentin Young going to finish in 5th place. Joey Tebbins, number 60 car in his debut, going to finish 6th. Will Roberts in 7th. Jared Dixon going to bring it home in 8th place. Corey Rexford going to bring it home in 9th. Evan Adams going to get a top 10 tonight. Gary Oss the third going to bring it home in 11th with Trey Patton, the first car 1 lap down in the 0-1 in 12th. Sarah Tessum 13th. Ryan Kish 14th. Mitch Welker, after a disappointing wreck, is going to finish in 15th. The 16 of Andrew Longenbach is going to be, the 57 of Longenbach going to be 16th. The 40 is Zach Buchanan going to bring it home 17th. And then Travis Rowland to round out our field, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even think he started the race. He did not. Wow. Congratulations, though, to the 30. Awesome job. Great race. Awesome effort. You love to see it. I don't think I've ever seen Lynn in the Discord, so I'll wait a minute and we'll see. But just in case, we'll go ahead and look ahead, guys, to the schedule and what we're going to be doing next week. Hopefully, my incompetent self has fixed these issues with iRacing. So I had to mess with the graphics a little bit the last couple of days because I was trying to get my wheels set up again. So that's more than likely what happened. So I apologize for all that. But man, that was excellent. Let's go ahead and look ahead to the schedule. I think we've got Limaland next week, 100 laps. So one single race next week, October the 1st. We're going to come to you live right here on the Fuel YouTube channel. The week after that, we do have a doubleheader. We got 15 laps at Tsukuba and then 50 at Myrtle Beach. But man, what a race. That was awesome. See here. Oh, I do have him in the Discord. All right, let's see if we can drag him up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Be right back. Let's get a... Oh, yeah, we got to leave it right there on the gnome. Sorry. Oh, no, where did it go? Dang. There it is. All right. Let's go ahead and interview our winner tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, got the 30 car here. 1Z Lin, how are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing great. Just had 2 slices of pizza for dinner. Had some fruit that ended up taking too long, and I missed the practice. But it turned out fine.
Yeah, I'd say you're also going to have a W to eat tonight, so you can have that for dessert. That that race was fantastic there with Nate Stewart. Just take me through those last couple laps. You were so patient trying to get around him those last several laps. Like what? Just tell me about how that was going in the car.
I think there was some temperature difference between race 1 and 2. I didn't practice enough. Race 2, I keep locking up for turn 1. I thought that's after I locked up like 3 or 4 times and Nick passed me, I thought I'm done. But it seemed that he's a little bit quicker than me on the last 2 turns and the first turn, but I'm a little bit quicker than him in the middle section. So just kept trying, And I think in the end, Nate's tire also worn out a little bit on the last turn. The last turn is a little bit tricky because on this car you can slide it a lot, but then if you slide too much, it's going to be slow. So you kind of have to underdrive a little bit on the entry on road courses, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm kind of road ringer. Yeah, and I just try to get my nose into turn 1, and I think there was a lap Nate got a little bit too much grass on the exit. He went on the inside to defend. And then I knew that I can't make the outside work. It doesn't even work most of the time in the Miata. So I lifted and I tried to dive back on the inside. I think he saw it in the mirror. And that probably distracted him. And he braked too late for it.
Yeah.
Had he not made that mistake, there's no way I could have passed him.
Yeah, that was a really great summary of like what I saw the last couple laps, because you were really under control the last few laps, and Nate looked like he was just overdriving it, especially on that exit coming down the straightaway, and then that last one when you caught him, you got a really good clean corner there, and he hit the grass just a little bit, and it looked like that was enough for you to be able to get it in there, turn number 1. So. Congrats, man. Is there anybody you want to thank before I send you back into the Discord?
Thank to the league organizers first. Without them, there's no Spec Mini stock. And thank you for broadcasting the event. And my apologies to Mr. Zach Passon, because I think I might actually accidentally shoved him out of the way at the start.
Yeah, I think that might have happened actually. I just remembered that. Well, Zach's cool. I'm sure he'll be okay with it. He drove back up to 4th. He probably had a good time tonight. But congratulations, man, and that's just how turn 1 goes at Lime Rock on lap 1. So, but congratulations on the win, getting it done and beating Nate Stewart clean. That was fantastic, man. Have a great night.
Well,
and
thank
we'll
you very
see you
much.
again next week.
Yeah, I'll try to be here.
All right, man. Congrats again. All right, everybody. Your winner tonight, 1Z Lin. That was a fantastic race. Great. Congratulations to him. Awesome race, though, from Nate Stewart as well. Was very dominant all night. Won race number 1. Almost won race number 2, but he's going to leave with max points, so I don't think he'll be too sad about that. But ladies and gentlemen, next week we'll see you at Limaland for some more short track oval action. And man, these Spec Mini stocks put on an awesome race every time. So we will see you guys next week right here on the Fuel YouTube channel on Slipstream TV. That's going to be it for me. You guys have a great night, and we will see you next week.